Praise the ancestors, praise the universe. What's going on, guys? Achilles. It won't be long, but I'll try not to be long. I got work soon, but I just wanted to say I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody is reaching more towards their goals. I hope everybody is just truly living their life as they want to. And today I wanted to talk about there's something I had a discussion with somebody one day, and I was sort of just thinking, and this thought or this idea came to me that it was unique when I thought about it, and it made a lot of sense. That has to do with immortality and my thought on what immortality is and the beauty, but the tragedy behind it. So, immortality, is described as living forever. I see immortality as living forever through memory, through your heart and your soul. I believe that there are people who have made such an impact on your life that you see them as immortal. And that is the strongest love that you can have for somebody is immortal love. And quite frankly, the way I see it is immortality is a mindset, and like I said, is the strongest form of love that you can have for anybody. So basically, if anybody makes an impact on your life and they have impacted you in such a way that you are always going to be thankful for them, you're always going to love them, you're always going to give them props and appreciation for how far they have gotten you, or how they have saved you, or how whatever they have done for you. And this doesn't just apply to family, it doesn't just apply to, a relationship. It applies to celebrities, it applies to anybody, honestly. It applies, it's a book, honestly. But this is more focused on people. So the error in that, or um, the tragedy in that thinking is when you truly see somebody as, when you love them forever, and they're here, and every day to you is precious knowing that they are here. Once they die, it's like you almost forgot this person's human. You know what I mean? You almost forgot that they are a human. You almost forgot that they have they have to go. You forget that there's a sunrise and a sunset for all of us. And unfortunately, it's quite sad to say that no one is immortal, but nobody can crush the memory in your mind, and nobody can crush the love in your heart of what that person did for you. Two people I'll name that to me, I'll name three people that were immortal to me. XXX Tentacion, um, rest in peace to him. That was somebody who meant a lot to me. That was somebody who was helping me with my depression, and I've listened to him more. I've gotten into him more as of late. I truly do miss him because I saw him as somebody who was becoming better. Sorry, who was becoming better and trying to right the wrongs that he did. And it's very unfortunate what happened to him. He's only 20 years old, and that was such a tragedy. Honestly, I truly miss him. I would have loved to have seen more. I would have loved to have listened to more music. I would have loved to have listened to his wisdom more. He was a young man. I mean, he was an old man in a young man's body, and I truly think he was doing something positive for the youth, and he was truly trying to help somebody. And the way he helped me be more open, and be more receptive to love, and be more open to helping others, he helped me in that way. And truly RIP to him. Definitely a big help to my mental health and depression, whatever. And the next person I'm going to go on to is Kobe Bryant. That I'm still going through that one. That one is, it doesn't even sting. It's crushing. Honestly, it's just that obliterated me. That truly obliterated me, and that is so. Just I can't believe he's gone. Kobe, I became more of a Kobe fan like 2015, 2016, his last season. But I did more research on him. I listened to more videos about him. I truly became, I became in love with Kobe, honestly. And he was somebody, as I've seen, that just, I've gotten this myself, somebody that had the answers to life, somebody that knew everything. It's sort of as if he knew it was right, and his answers to me were always right. Now, obviously, everybody is going to have their own definition of what right or wrong is, and nobody is truly right. But if you can convince enough people that this is right, and the motivation is to live in that way, I think I think you probably are right. You might be right, because if you have, it's his mentality, it is his maturity as he came into the league. I remember he airballed 4 times, and I would say that when I saw the video of him saying, you swing big, you miss big, I have no fear, just to be that young and have that much confidence and lack of fear, it was incredible. And I watch his videos, I watch him speak. It's sometimes it's hard, though. I'll admit it's very difficult to hear him speak and understand what's wrong. That he's not here. R.I.P. to his daughter, Gigi. R.I.P. to her friends. R.I.P. to the pilot. R.I.P. to the family that was the Altobelli family, I believe. Almost the whole family was lost, and everybody who has to go through that grieving process and that family, I'm so sorry for you, and RIP to them. And my heart goes out to Natalia, Vanessa, Capri, and I know I'm missing another one. I feel very bad about that. I'm missing another one. I feel bad. I'm sorry. See, now I'm trying to figure it out, because I truly feel bad. I'm not trying to leave anybody out. But RIP to all. My heart goes out to all of his daughters. My heart goes out to Vanessa. My heart goes out to the NBA, the Lakers organization, everybody that was close to him. The moments that he gave us, Hoopers, the NBA fans, the Lakers fans, anybody, the moments he gave us are always going to live through us forever. His mindset, his mentality, it's always going to live through us forever. And we were truly trying to see this man be 80. But he lived an 80-year-old life within 41 years of life, honestly. And it's challenging. I wanted to talk to him one day. I wanted to have a conversation with him for about like 5 or 6 or so hours, and I wanted to be trained by him. I wanted to be, I wanted to be mentored by him, honestly. And I truly wanted to speak to him. I really wanted to understand everything. And how he lives forever through me is the motivation of never giving up, of always working hard, always seeking out the best in you. He lived through me to make me keep going and to not commit suicide. That's truly what, and X is like that too. And Kobe has the impact on me because I love basketball, and that's a story that I do want to share with you guys one day. And it's not even just with basketball; it's just with life and just being creative and opening your imagination to greater heights that go above and beyond the universe. And it's so painful. It's so painful just looking back at highlights, listening to his voice, seeing his daughter. I can't even understand or fathom what everybody who lost someone on that plane has to be going through. I mean, helicopter, sorry. Everybody who lost somebody on that helicopter has to be going through. It is so painful, and I'm so sorry to everybody. And RIP, and my heart goes out to everybody. Last person I want to go to is a personal person. Her name is Miss Mary, and so when I was younger, I would say I was about 2, 3, 4 months old. My parents got me a babysitter. Her name was Miss Mary Freeman, and she lives about driving wise, about 30 seconds to a minute away, probably under a minute. Uh, and walking wise, that's a couple minutes. So she was my babysitter, and she was like she was life. Honestly, she was just life. She was the beauty in life to me. That's how I describe. She was the beauty in life, and just she was she brought within a natural high and a natural euphoria. Whenever I was around her, I always felt good. She was like a grandmother to me. She felt like more than a grandmother though. She felt like a grandmother. She felt like a therapist. She felt like a mother, a father. She felt like a sibling. She felt whole to me. There's so many ways I could describe how immortal she feels, but unfortunately she passed away of cancer 6 years ago. It's still difficult. I haven't been the same person since. Even I was already going through things before that. I've never been the same since she passed away. And she was the kindest person. She was the sweetest person. Epitome of wouldn't harm a fly. And she was always giving back to people. And she was always being caring and looking out for people. I don't even think I can go into how much she truly meant to me. And it's difficult. It's difficult. And I can't believe she's gone. Some days I still can't believe she's gone. It's been a long time, but I still can't believe she's gone. I wish she was here. I wish she had saw me graduate high school. I wish she would see me turn 20 and at the end of the month. I wish she would see me turn 21 next year. I wish she would see me get married, have kids, or you know, ultimately make a lot of money and make a lot of impact on people's lives. Um, I wish she would. I wish she was here, but we all had to go someday. That she was 69. She was a couple weeks from 70. I wish she could have saw that milestone and have 7 decades in this life. Um, but in my heart, she's lived so many lives and will always live within me. And personally, the thought of having an immortal love for somebody is so dangerous because it's so powerful that once it's crushed and the person is stripped away from you physically, you cannot feel that person, you can't touch them. Once that love is stripped from you or such, then it's traumatic, honestly. It's very traumatic and highly traumatic, highly painful. And you lose, because with that person you lost reality and lived a dream with them. Then you had to wake up and see that they had to go to sleep forever. And it's honestly just, it's like the dream was taken away. It's like the dream was taken away with them. The dream went with them. And you cannot seem to grasp the fact that they really were supposed to go and they had to go. And there's a lot of people in my life that are immortal to me. My boys, my best friends, so many people. My parents, my family. There's so many people that are immortal to me. And once you find that immortal love with somebody, I think that is truly where you can find the pathway to eternal happiness with that eternal love. And I want to say that don't ever be afraid to love. Don't ever be afraid to connect with somebody. Don't be afraid to hold a bond with somebody, because you don't want to miss that part of life. I think people should live to find that type of love, and I believe that people should always seek that type of love, no matter how painful it is that I just described, or that I tried to describe, no matter how heartaching it will be in the end, because you always have to realize that every end is just another beginning, but with more wisdom and more of a sense of beauty of how to recover. And I would just like to say to everybody out there that you should definitely try love. Try to find somebody, try to connect with people, to love somebody in an immortal way. I'm gonna go dribble a little bit. I just want to say that I hope everybody has a good day. I might be recording a video tonight, I'm not sure, but I hope everybody has a good day. I'm gonna dribble a little bit before I go to work, and everybody please be okay. Everybody please be safe. I love you. Have a great day. And if I don't record a video tonight, have a good night. Be safe. And as always, drink some water.